100 miles away from the nearest refugee camp is the capital, Mogadishu. Carrying out their normal day-to-day activities, residents find little time to dwell on the refugee situation. When the British and Italian colonizers relinquished the area in 1960, Somalia was left with little more than its independence. The joy of being free was quickly overshadowed by the ensuing complications. In a country where there are over 3 million people, Somalia has approximately 280 doctors, or 1 doctor for every 12,000. Besides medical help, the government seeks answers to other problems. How do you provide better education, transportation, housing, and food for 3 million citizens? The answers come slowly.
Today, what they are asking us as a government is totally different of what they were asking 10 years ago.
Is it?
Before they were asking cheap things which have no any social or national or economical meaning. Today they are asking many things. They are asking electricity, they are asking water, they are asking better education, they are asking... So the ambition grows. They are asking healthy, they are asking sophisticated laboratories. So when I recently a tour in the north, around 9 regions, all the question was same, asking something which the government cannot immediately do, and superior to what they were asking before.
Something else the government cannot do and refuses to do is stop the guerrilla war in the Ogaden. This constant fight by ethnic Somali rebels is the overriding cause of the refugee situation. The guerrillas ambush Ethiopian supply convoys and restrict government troops to the region's major towns. In retaliation, the Ethiopians make bombing attacks against villages on the Somali border. Refugees charge their wells and life-supporting animals are destroyed. Although supported by Russian and Cuban sophisticated arms, sometimes the Ethiopians lose in the raids. This MiG-23 was shot down within Somali territory by the Somali army. The pilot, described by Somalis as being a white foreigner, was rescued by helicopter before being captured by the Somalis. The ground attacks by rebels cannot realistically grapple with the strength and force of the Ethiopian army. Although armed with assault rifles, machine guns, and rocket-propelled grenade launchers, the guerrillas cannot compete on the ground against Soviet-built MiG-21s and 23s. This evacuated village of Dolo is the remains of one Ethiopian attack. The 30,000 people who lived here had to be resettled. Although the Ethiopian forces are superior, they wish the rebels would disappear. Not only are they faced with ethnic Somalis seeking self-determination, but the Eritreans, the Tigrays, and the Oromos would also like to secede from the Marxist government. If the Ethiopian government of Mengistu bowed to these demands, the empire of Ethiopia would consist of little more than the capital of Addis Ababa and its surrounding environs, a proposition Ethiopia can hardly accept. Meanwhile, Somali government officials say the problem could be worked out if only the Russians and Cubans left Ethiopia.
We said many times that this is an African problem, one, if it's between Somalia and Ethiopia. Therefore, if we are alone, we can agree. We had always somebody in between to confuse, because their interests in Somalia and Ethiopia never agree.